What's up guys, LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, and TV shows. And right now let's talk about Agatha All Along Episode 5. And this might be where it loses me. I did not like this episode very much at all. And so far, the first 4 episodes, I was enjoying it enough to still be dialed in. And then here in episode 5, honestly, I got a little bored. The whole thing is starting to feel very repetitious. It's starting to feel like it's not really going anywhere. Just meandering down the road and challenge after challenge after challenge. And this challenge involves a Ouija board. And it involves them hopping on broomsticks and flying through the air and cackling like witches, and it just felt a little ridiculous. I talked about this last week. This does not feel like it's set in the same world as Iron Man. These feel like 2 completely different worlds, and it's just not working for me. And I've been trying to let this work because I love the Scarlet Witch and I love what she's brought to the MCU. But maybe this is a character that shouldn't have had this whole expanded witch lore built around her. Because, man, it started out fine. Episode 2, I really liked it a lot. And it's just, the more they build this, the more ridiculous it becomes, and the more it becomes kind of a caricature of the MCU and what I want these characters to be. But it's not a caricature. This is reality. This is supposed to be set in the same world as Iron Man and Thor and all these Captain America, and it doesn't jive with the overall feel of the MCU. I think it's pretty clear. 2 things I think are pretty clear at this point. Number 1, I think it's clear that Rio is not actually Rio. I think that Rio is Death, based on what we saw on the Ouija board and some of the things, the way they played out in this episode. I think Rio is Death. And number 2, I think it's clear that the thing that we all suspected is true, that Teen is actually Agatha's son. Not Agatha's son, I'm sorry, Wanda's son. I think it's clear that Teen is Wanda's son. Especially with the whole headdress and hearing Wanda's theme and everything. And the problem is that I haven't enjoyed Teen's character. I have found him whiny and immature, and just he's a character that hasn't worked for me at all. So when this big reveal was made at the end, and all of our primary characters die, we know they're not dead, but when they die at the end, didn't really care. Number 1, it was a reveal that we all expected, and number 2, it didn't carry any weight because we know that these characters aren't dead. But number 3, it's just a character that I haven't grown to like. If anything, the more the series has progressed, the less that I've liked him. So I don't know. I'm still optimistic that they can salvage this and make it something good. Again, episode 2 I really liked. Episode 3 I liked. Episode 4 I liked a little less. And episode 5, this is my least favorite episode of the series so far. But again, I'm an optimistic dude, and I'm optimistic that they can turn this around. And maybe that optimism will not be rewarded, as it hasn't been rewarded a few times now in the MCU. So I guess we'll just wait and see. But Agatha episode 5, thumbs down for me. What'd you guys think of it? Maybe I'm completely missing the boat on it. Maybe most people are loving it. Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there commenting, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.